Hello everyone, welcome back to me talking about music while I commute to my day job. I've had a bit of a tough day today, so I'm gonna be extra happy coming back to the apartment and making some kick-ass music. It's gonna be really good, I gotta say. Today I'm gonna be talking about the different places that you can release music and show off your tracks, and the pros and cons that I figured are apparent for these different media and these different places, and finally how we could release tracks on these different places. Right, so for starters, why release music at all? Yeah, well, the simple answer to that would be exposure. Okay, you get your music out to more people, and more people can be aware of you, and in that turn you'll end up having more people flocking to the music that you create, which are, you know, the right people to listen to your music. Okay, so you'll end up grasping more people that maybe listens to the track once and then some just throw them away, but others you'll end up getting the key fans, you know, the guys and girls that really enjoy what you're doing. So that's the main reason, I guess, to release music in a widespread arc, you know, to a lot of places. Who knows, right? Someone might find your music at their local Bolivian radio show, or some people might find your track on a BitTorrent site, you know. No matter where they find it, it's good because they've found your music and what you're all about. All right, so that's for me. That's why you release music in a lot of different places. And there are pros and cons to the different spots. Yeah, so basically, I would say that you have your SoundCloud and your free services in general. That includes YouTube, and it also includes the other sites available to you for free release and streaming. And then you have the pay sites where people pay to listen to you, and that includes Spotify and iTunes and all of these new solutions, right? And so the pros of releasing to the pay sites are that well, there's not that many compared to the people that you release against on SoundCloud that you compete with. You're competing with less people because obviously you'll need to pay to release, and it's a bit tougher to release on the pay sites, and including Spotify. But well, the cons is that it's not that easy to release music on these sites. You need to have an aggregator to be in contact with them. Me and my label, we're using routenote.com, I believe it is, which is working fine, but it takes basically 2 weeks to get the track up on RouteNote. The pros, though, with using RouteNote is that it's free, and they take a bit of it cut off the top and they push it out to all of the different sites, for which you need to pay for to get up on with the others. I can really recommend RouteNote. It's a It's a really, really slim solution, and it can definitely tip you off to do. So yeah, releasing music on the free sites and releasing music on the paid sites. Pros and cons. The pros of releasing to the free sites is that it's obviously free, but you compete with a lot more people, and you need to shout a bit louder to get heard, right? Pros with the paid sites is that you don't have that many comparatively people that you battle against for having people to listen to you, at least not in theory, mind you. But yeah, obviously it's a bit more, it's a bit harder to do it. It takes a bit longer, or it could cost you money. So the pay sites, I kind of brush through these. It's iTunes and all of these other places which you obviously need to pay for music or pay for subscriptions and that kind of thing. So it's not you paying for being on the sites, even though you can do that, but it's the people the audience, basically, they're paying for listening to you, even though you're not earning any money from it. If you're not super big like Avicii with his Avicii syndrome. But yeah, I mean, the key takeaway in my mind anyway is to release to as many places as possible. You know, get your music out there, because when you do, you'll be able to reach more people. You know, people that aren't per se, aware of you, but might love your music. So it's basically, I mean, if you use a service like RouteNote and you put out music on the free sites such as SoundCloud, then you're pretty much getting free marketing that way, because you're getting the music out there to a lot more people. And if you're consequent, if you're following through with your consistency in the naming of your artist's name, or your name, basically. If you're consistent across the different channels, then people are gonna find you. They're gonna find you on Facebook and all of these places. Wherever you have your main sites, they're all gonna find that. And if you have tour dates, they're gonna identify that as well, if you link it all up properly. But we can talk about that in a later episode, actually, how to link everything up and to reach your fans. But yeah, that's it. Releasing music on as many places as possible, but if you gotta choose between pay sites and free sites, it's up to you what you prefer. But do link everything up. Thanks for the time, guys and girls, and old women, and young children, and everyone else, all the animals watching me. Yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts. I've had a bit of a rough day, but you don't care, or maybe you do, and that's nice. Thank you. If you don't, then yeah, I completely understand. I'm gonna make it all better with some music production now, so stay cool, stay awesome, share this, like it, comment it. I want to hear everything, all of the thoughts you have on this. Okay, I like reading it and I like answering it too. So talk to you later, everyone, and bye.